But um, I felt like it was something I had to talk about. There's an issue going on in the family's life, and I have not been able to see eye to eye with the people who I want to share the message with. And what we talking about? We talking about I got some nieces and nephews. Okay, so if y'all don't know, I guess I gotta leave my glasses on if you ask me a question. All right, if y'all don't know, I've been making music since I was, when we made our first demo, that was about 12 or 13. And I'm 50 now. Hey, 50. Anyway, been making music since I was 15. Signed and turned down 2 record deals. Performed, don't know, performed at least 300 times. I'm so good on the stage, I tear up the stage. I make your platinum artist look bad. Because I put on the show. I learned in Atlanta. I did all my studying, all my training, all my networking in Atlanta. I went down there to find JD ass who went out of business. But anyway, nieces and nephews who want to be in the music business. What can I tell you? First of all, I try to give you advice and you don't want to listen. You want to tell me you know better. When you 20-something, 30-something, teenager, again, I'm 51. And I performed in, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 states. I did the music thing. What happened with me, when it got serious, when we get down to signing them paperwork and getting the agenda together, we clash heads. Main thing they want me to do, I wrote a bunch of songs. Let's see, okay, first of all, started out DJ Love, then it was DJ Lou Saint. I started out as a DJ, so I've been DJing longer than that. DJ Love, DJ Lou Saint. The last artist's name was Shawnee Eagle. He's still on iTunes, Spotify, whatever. You just Google Sean A. Eagle, the birthday song, How to Get Rich. I got some songs out there. Maybe not my best, but I felt I had to make a mark. Best or not. I waited, I don't know how many years trying to get it to be up to par or what's up with it? Trying to get the music. What's up, Mr. Smith? But I'm learning how to do this chat shit. But let's see here. I'm gonna get together. But anyway, when they wanted me to sign over the rights, hey Bianca, they wanted me to sign over my rights to my music after I already made it, you know what I'm saying? Went to the studio, already had mixed and mastered, already copywritten and published. The label wanted me to sign everything over to them. And I just could not do that. It was like, we're gonna pay you. It doesn't matter. I went through all the work. I put the music together. Man, all things are, man, everything is lovely. Life is good right now. I'm in line with the universe, and things are starting to flow. Okay, let's see here. I'm trying to see how this is my first time going live, and let's see. I'm supposed to do a thumbs up. Look at listen. When you older like me, I don't know why I went to a green screen. I did not want to do that. Look at this shit here. All right. So trying to do the thumbs up. I don't know how to freaking do it. Listen. Man, you just threw a kink in my wheel when I was talking. I didn't come here for thumbs up. When I figure out how to do a thumbs up, I'll do it. Thumbs up, how about that? Is that what you meant? Because I'm more than okay. I don't know how to do the hearts and all that other stuff. I'm going to get into it again. I'm just starting to go live. But I'm going live for, I got some very, very talented family members that want to be in the music business, and they don't know. Music business is hell. You don't know what you giving up for some bread. And a lot of them don't even get to spend the bread. Most of my favorite rappers are dead. And I'm older than them. Or they should not be dead. They dead over the music business. So know that if you get in the music business, it might just cost you your life. Now, is your life worth a little bit of change? But anyway, that ain't what we did the live for. We did the live because young people, 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds who trying to figure out, when you have an older person who's trying to share their information with you, share their knowledge, share their experiences, so you don't go out and bump your head, make mistakes, and maybe even lose your life. Because when we talk about the music business, your life is in question. Man, you seen the news? There's an artist getting knocked. I mean, I don't even want to talk about it. But anyway, because of that, I decided to decline any labels, anything. If I make it big, it's gonna be because I own the label. Ain't nobody knocking me and telling me what to do over some bread. It ain't happening. That's another thing. Money, you got to learn that money ain't what it is. Money is a tool. Money is a tool for you to use. Money is not what you're supposed to spend your life trying to get. It is a tool. Your life's supposed to have some kind of purpose or reason. Or you just here taking up earth and being in debt. Anyway. Nieces, nephews, I say that because it's the young people that I'm butt heads with when I'm trying to school them. If you got a question about the music business, I have an answer. Not to mention my father, who's still living, 81, was an attorney, a music attorney, a record label owner, and he got a little label now. I ain't trying to figure all this stuff out. I actually had people in my life. My father had a label in the 70s. That's how my daddy met my mama. And like my dad used to manage the Temptations type shit. You understand? My dad was in New York doing music and going to law school. So every contract they gave me, I sent it straight to Pops. You know what Pops said? You better not sign that. So it wasn't even in my case. I would say I had people looking out. What's up, Valerie? What's up? All my people who tuned in, I appreciate y'all. I really appreciate y'all because I'm not going to stop and I'm here for y'all. God decided to spare my life with all the crazy things I did to let me be here for service, to share my energy, share my information. I can't share you all the secrets, but I will tell you the answer to every question you have is in there. Not in me, in you. The answer to all your questions are right in here. Stop looking, stop calling, stop going everywhere to find. Ain't nothing wrong with learning new things. But when it comes to the matters of the heart and things that are important in your life, you need to self-reflect and find the answer. That's the reason I know. I ain't gonna say everything. I know a lot of stuff. And I've been in the top of the pyramid in Egypt. So I know and I've seen a lot. Now it's about making the best of every day, man. Our brothers and sisters are getting picked off. Every day we losing people. What's worse, we got some people losing kids, and man, life is hard. So I encourage you all, give your best to every freaking day. Live it to the fullest. Don't be reckless. I've done that. Reckless is no fun, you know. You know, I've been in a hospital a lot. I've been in a hospital a lot. Broke, fractured, all the way down. Compound fracture, double fracture. I think they said I broke 13 bones, whatever. Had my lung intubated. My lungs collapsed. You know, broke my pelvis, shoulder, jaw, So many concussions, I wasn't allowed to play sports. Anyway, moral of the story is, when God got a plan, it don't matter what the world got going on, they can't stop it. And evidently, I'm part of God's plan. Hey, and if you listen to me today, if you checking out this video or any, yeah, I got a booty. Yeah, yeah, my booty got fractured when I got hit by the car. I flew like 30 feet in the air. I came down on that ass, broke my ass. And you know what's funny? Yeah, God, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Every fracture, every scar, every wound was part of God's plan. Not only are they not wounds no more, they not scars no more, they testimonies. You understand? I got a testimony. I was in a wheelchair, I could not walk. See me now be out. Okay, I'm 50, and when 20-year-old be running their mouth, because soon as everybody graduate high school now, they turn into lazy bums. I challenge 20-year-olds to races, and they laugh, and I dust them. And I had 2 broken legs, 2 broken ankles. God makes mistakes. Yep. You know what? That is very interesting. And you know that the reason my name is King Noah, of course, I prayed and meditated. God gave me that name, and it was because of the remembrance. Y'all remember the flood of the water? You remember that? Yeah. That's what King Noah's about. Except this time, we ain't flooding the earth with water. We flooding your spirit with the Holy Spirit through water. I'm going to say that again. King Noah, the Bible, saved and preached, and water was coming to save, you know the story. This King Noah is going to pray over the water, and God's Holy Spirit is going to rain down upon you. So, hi. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, good for you. Good for you. You know, my name ain't from the Bible. My name was established before there was a Bible, before time. I'm one of the originals who was here before time. So, my government name, yeah, I feel you, but anyway, it's all good. You want to hear a funny story? My name ain't even mine. My name was given to me by a nurse. My parents did not name me. It's kind of weird, but what happened when my mother went into emergency surgery, she did not go into labor. She did not have a long thing with I do believe I have Anunnaki blood in me. Yes, I do believe. And I was told I cannot get my DNA tested or else something gone bad happen. So, when I was born, the story was told to me. My mother just was not due, went into labor all of a sudden. As soon as she lay down on the bed, the baby shot out her body. I never been to nobody's party. Excuse me, not to. Hold on, we gonna address that in a minute. When I was born, I shot out my mom so fast she went into shock and ICU and did not wake up for 2 weeks. So when my mother woke up, she had a 2-week-old baby, and because of paperwork, the nurses went ahead and filled out all the paperwork, so they named me, and that's my name. But that was an act of God because I was sent. It just is what it is. So somebody got invited to the parties because I wouldn't even get on the plane. They sent me the plane ticket. My spirit convicted me. I never got on the plane to go to the studio to redo. They wanted me to redo all my music with their producers, with their beats, so they can get credits on my timeless music. I make timeless music because I'm a timeless person. I'm a timeless entity, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, that was funny. Yes, thank you very much. I am feeling better, looking better. I'm loving myself. I look horrible because I did not love myself. I was depressed. I never understood life. I never understood why I was hurt. I never understood why I don't get along with these human beings. I never understood why I was so much stronger, smarter, faster. And that way I was attacked more. Never understood why I was jumped so many times. Never understood how, why none of the things happened to me. It took many years and many accidents for God to sit down with me, for the Father, the chosen, the divine, whatever you want to call him, to sit down with me on the bank of the Jordan and explain to me, why am I going through all of this? And he explained to me because he wants me to. He wants me to have the experience to everything I'm talking about. So I got experience with pain. Real pain. Your leg cut off pain. You hear me? Your leg hanging off while you're waiting for hours pain. I have experience with the void. I have been in a tragedy where I blacked out and went into the void and woke up. I have experience with massive gain, massive loss. God just made it a point in my life training to get all the experiences. Jesus. Some of them I might not have should have asked for, but at any rate, you got a question, man. There was an old saying, and they never told the saying correctly. It said, "Jack of all trades, master of none." That was to discourage you from learning multiple things. I never believed that you got to master one thing. Why can't I master multiple things? I took it another way. I decided to be a master of many things. So, the real full saying is, Jack of all trades, master of none, but much better than the master of one. I appreciate the love, y'all. Appreciate the hearts. Cover the camera for a Lamar Jackson edit. Cover the camera. All right, I covered it. I don't know what the hell that means. Thank you, Turkey Slayer 3000. What's up? What's up, Mozzie Great? What's up? I got nothing but love for y'all. What's up, Samante? What's up? All y'all, anybody who tuned in. Love y'all. I'm at work, but we closed right now. So I'm gonna utilize the time and make most precious use of my time. I'm Jamaican. I got 3 jobs, and at work I do multiples. Anyway. All right, y'all. I enjoyed this. I enjoyed the love. It's good to know y'all good. I'm telling you, all my truck driver buddies, I miss y'all. I miss being out there on that road. But God cannot use me on that road. I had to be where the people are. I had to be where the people can see God's miracles. My life has been spared, and I am here today as a living witness to prove to you that when you jack all the track, or you okay, that's a good one. I'm a jack of all trades, so I'm a master student. I am committed to a lifelong of study. Yes, that is the key to longevity. If you didn't know, the key to not having Alzheimer's, the key to not getting old, sick, and whatever, is learning, studying, growing. People ask me every day, am I growing? I just laugh. Grandma do it the most. Grandma says, Shawty, you getting taller. I say, yeah. But anyway, when you get in line with when you first learn how to love yourself, it's the greatest love of all. I'm going to say that again. Learning how to love yourself because you are God. God is in you. God made you in his image. However you want to put it. Your spirit, you are God's power. The power of God is in you. You've just been tricked not to believe it. The power is in you. You are a supernatural being. You've just been tricked in not believing it. Anyway, thank you. Thank you so much. And you know what? I'm going to try to do a stream every day because when I was on the road, got caught in Vermont, 2 in the morning, in the ice storm, on a back road, out of control, went down the hills, supposed to die in the ice storm in the woods, did not get hurt, did not, let me tell the story correctly. I'm on a delivery in the Prius, in the ice storm, 2 in the morning, don't matter, in Vermont. The GPS told me get off the road. I got off the road, went down the hill, no brakes, covered in ice. Went up the hill, down the hill, no brakes, covered in ice. I'm just speeding out of control. So my spirit said, jam the emergency brake. I jammed the emergency brake. The car spun out of control, hit the wall 3 times, and stopped at the bottom of the hill. When I got out of the car, I didn't see no damage. When I got back to the truck stop or whatever, made my delivery, found one small dent in the car, and it sounded like the wheel bearing got messed up. At any rate, slamming out of control to the wall 3 times did not damage the car. I had a hitch on the back. I love you more, Turkey Slayer. I love everybody. Love is what it's about. The car spun around and hit the hitch and hit the wall 3 times. Come on, ain't no accident. So that night when I talked to God, I said, okay, it's evident you always gonna look out for me, and you gonna make sure I can't even crash myself. So if that's the case, I give up. I surrender. I surrender my will, my money, my talent, everything in my control. I surrender to the one who is making sure I make it every day. That's what happened. I said, what do you want me to do, Father? He said, tell the story. I said, what story? He said, your story. I said, what about my story? And then I thought about it. These eyes right here seen a lot. A whole lot. A whole lot. So, with that being said, thank you, because it is a movie. I am a living movie. I am a living movie. There is a playlist on my page called True Supernatural Stories where I try to document some of the instances where I'm supposed to be dead, and once again I wake up. My favorite one, and then I'm gonna end this video in 23 minutes. Get the popcorn for this one. Alright. First motorcycle accident. Break all my legs, whatever, get a little check. 2 years later, I buy me. I got some money now, I buy me what they call it, a crotch rocket. From a dude and got a suit up. I buy a souped up 1998 GSX-R 750 bored out. If you know what that is, 1998 GSX-R 750 bored out. A racing bike is what I bought. So, I'm in Wilmington, North Carolina. Me and my homeboy, we finna take the bikes. We going to Myrtle Beach. We ride down Highway 17 to Myrtle Beach. 2-lane highway. 1 lane going this way, 1 lane going that way. 55 miles an hour. We're on a motorcycle. Okay? So I'm riding 55 miles an hour. My homeboy keep trying to talk to me. I'm like, man, we'll be there in 30 minutes. Shut up. I can't hear you. I'm on the motorcycle. So we ride 2-lane road, 55 miles an hour. He's steady tapping me. I'm like, bro, shut up. Anyway, we riding. This time, he tapped me, I look, and he point. When I look in front of me, at 55 miles an hour, the car stopped. It's a 2-lane highway. This dude was making a left. The car stopped. We on a Kawasaki GSX 750 doing 60, 55 to 60. You know them things don't stop. So, I have a good night. I looked in front of me, grabbed the handlebars, closed my eyes, and said, Jesus, here I come. And I prepared to die. I thought that was just it. I'm dead. All right. Everything went black. I'm supposed to be dead. All of a sudden, everything come back. What I mean black, when I went like this, closed my eyes, here I come Jesus, everything was silent. When sound came back, the first thing I heard was the motorcycle. Then I opened my eyes. I'm still on the highway. The dude, my homeboy on the back, he going bananas. He's like, oh my God, oh my God. So, I'm shaking. I pulled over in the grass, put the bike on the kickstand, sit in the grass. He jumping up, down, going crazy. How you do that? How the hell you do that? How the hell you do that? I'm sitting in the grass looking. I said, can you please tell me what I did? I thought I was dead. I prepared to die. I did not do nothing. Please explain to me what I did. This dude told me doing 60 miles an hour on GSX 1050 with a passenger. I popped a wheelie and went around the car and rode the line and went around on a 2-lane highway. His name is Calmis Williams, Wilmington, North Carolina. He was on the back. He told me I did that. I told him I did no such thing. I prepared to die. I put my head down and prepared to die. Because last time I got a motorcycle wreck, I tried to do all this shit, got hurt. I figured if I caught up in the ball, maybe I'll just fly and roll. But I prepared to die. All right, bro, I don't know what you're talking about, but I'll do it. You want to edit, whatever, I don't care, do what you do. What's up, Ashley? How are you, baby? Anyway, I prepared to die. So when he told me I did that, of course I couldn't party that night. Once again, stuck, shook. How did I do that? I didn't do that. I'm convinced this happened when I was like 20, 22. I'm convinced whenever God feel like it, He take over my body. Yes. Or the ancestors. Whenever the ancestors see me in danger, they take over, bro. and I get blamed for doing supernatural feats. So I always knew I had the ancestors in my brow. I had visions of the ocean in that boat and drowning. I know I got hundreds of thousands of drowned ancestors that decide to link up with me. I have so many visions of drowning in the ocean on that boat. I have so many dreams of getting thrown off that boat in the ocean that I will not go on a cruise. I don't even like going on a riverboat. The family be mad. I will not go on a cruise. Hey, Trigina. Hey, Trey. Trey Harrington, what's up? But I won't go on a cruise. I don't want to do it on the water. I don't mind flying because I feel like I can fly. So when I'm flying, I feel like I'm in my natural state. But, because I'm a spirit. But I won't go on the cruise because it brings back, I get PTSD from when they threw me overboard. Because I don't comply. I ain't complied since I was born. Yeah. They thought something was wrong with me at first because I wouldn't comply with school because I knew everything already. So they put me in special school. They thought I was slow. I was 8 reading in the high school level. Anyway, enough about me. Hey, that's all right. It's all right. What we gonna do, as you see, we've been consistent. We dedicated. We're gonna do this every day. Yes, God is good all the time. Let me tell you something. God loves you. He loves you more than you ever knew. He loves you and knew you before you was a thought in your mama's dream. Just remember that, because we all come from him. Anyway, I love y'all. That's okay. The 6 viewers that I got, y'all. Okay, here's one of the good things about me. Everybody who shared with me today on this live broadcast, the universe is going to open up blessings for you. You do not have room enough to handle. You have opened up a portal in your life now. The river is already flowing in my non-stoppable river of love, power, and glory. Now you have unlocked yours. So, my 6 viewers, I look to hear from y'all. I'm going to try to do it again tomorrow. But soon, I look to hear from y'all again. I want to hear some testimonies. How about this came together? Got a new job, new opportunity, new relationship, new breakthrough. Because this is our time, family. This is our time. I love y'all, and I'm out.